Page 24, March. 4/4 time, no sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Make sure you can do the scale for C major, at least one octave up and down. If you can do 2 octaves, that's better, but at least one. This has a pickup beat. Let's just cover it slowly, one hand at a time, to make sure we get the notes and the rhythms right, and the fingering. I'm not going to do any staccatos or anything. I'm going to connect everything for now. So at the beginning, we're starting here. That's 4 because I have a pickup beat. Let's do it. 4 and 1, 2, 3. Bring the thumb down. Isn't that fun? You do that. Let's go down to measure 8. You're here. Rest. You can come up. Now, if you'd like, on measure 8, play the last C with the thumb. That way you're closer to where you want to be. Although you have a 1 beat rest, you got time to move up. I just like to be able to feel my way around, and I can do that better if I have a fingering that does that. So on measure 8, I'll do 3, 2, 1 actually, but I just want to be able to reach up and get that even though I'm not playing anything for 1 beat. And then going on, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the accidental is good for the rest of the measure. So those are all flats. Measure 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat and the crossover. Well, that was delightful. Let's look. What? Do that again. Measure 10, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bit too much to drink there, I think, but all right, whatever. Measure 13. You got 1 beat rest to lift up and come up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I want second finger for that low B flat. Here. Yuck. No. Measure 14 on that B flat. You need 5th finger on that B flat. Don't care how you get there, but so for measure 13, I'm going to go 3, 4, 5. Now I'm ready. Now it's just an octave. I can reach that, and I can do here if I want. And I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in position. I don't have to do a 2-1. People with big hands prefer that. But the point is, I can slide out as I'm doing, or I just slide off. I can do that too. Keep in mind these are staccatos, so we got time. I can use thumb on both of them. But I prefer here, because once you do that, you're in position to go on, because you want 4th finger on that E. So measure 16 is 2nd finger again. Let's go down to measure 20. You're here. 2nd finger. And now reach up. Now you can, if you want, use thumb on that. You got rest before and after. Even with fat fingers, you can do that. And then reach up here, because it's easier to reach the F if you use thumb. So I see no reason not to use thumb on that A flat. So let's back up a little bit. Back to measure 19. You're here. Third, and then thumb, and then 5th finger. And they're saying 2. That's fine if you can reach it. Can you reach that? Don't know. I mean, you can also use thumb again on both of those if you want to. And on measure 23, those are all natural notes, because those accidentals in measure 22, all those flats are only good for that measure. So go away. Left hand. When it comes in, 2 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This has the pause of the bass. Not a lot going on there. Let's go down to measure 9. 3rd finger. 1 and 2. And you can do this here because you're playing only black keys, so that's fine. And then here. So forth. Measure 13, 3rd finger, they sing. I don't care for that, because if you're going to do a 2-1, it's easier to have 4th finger on it. So I suggest for measure 14 on the B flat, use 4th finger, so you can reach that 2. And then going on, it's back like it was at the beginning. 2-1, 2-1. Let's go down to measure 20. You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't get a rest in there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Watch the accidentals. Measure 22. And they're saying thumb. That's fine. Put them together. And again, I'm not doing any staccatos yet. I'm connecting everything more or less. I mean, the slurs, that's more. Repeated notes, that's less, more or less. Get it? Huh? Yes, that was correct. Never mind what it sounded like. That was it. Just go over it again very slowly if you have to. When I get pieces like this and the harmony is that really what he wanted? That's where I go back and forget the rhythm. And you just check it one note at a time. Measure 10, it's A flats. That sounds okay. And then next one we have a G flat and an A flat. Okay, that's what it says. And then a D flat F. And then a E flat, A flat, D flat, and then here. Yeah, that's what it was. 1, 2, 3. Okay, moving on. Now here. So just check this out very carefully. Go down to measure 20. Well, let's start at measure 19. You're here. So it switched. Suddenly the left hand got it. And the right hand gets rests. Really, really slow here on measure 9. See, right there, the left hand got the melody. And now the right hand gets rests. Again. So, measures 21 and 22. You're here. Now measure 22. It's D flat F, A flat, E flat, F, D flat, and then here. Then we're back to natural. Oh, we landed. Once you have a handle on that, then we can put in the staccatos, not light wrist staccato here. Slurs. And throughout. Now when you get to measure 9, the half notes, they're not staccato, just play them. Forth. So put in the articulation and then add the dynamics. That's for the melody wherever it is. Sort of soft at the beginning. Keep the other stuff very soft. And then when you get to measure 9, you go up a little bit to moderately loud. It's really more for the right hand, but you can do both hands about the same here if you want. And you get a crescendo up to loud here on measure 11. So that's loud. So again, a measure 9 is moderately loud, sort of loud. Now we're loud. Well, we're already loud. On measure 13, actually measure 12, you were loud. And then all of a sudden on measure 16 you come down to where you were at the beginning. So the first 3 notes are loud and then sort of soft. So it's and on measure 20 the last note this is left hand, is moderately loud. The right hand stays where it could just stay moderately soft is fine. So measure 19, you're sort of soft. So just stay about the same in the right hand, just bring out the left hand. And then in measure 22, it's I don't know where it is. Bring out both hands, I guess, at moderately loud. Beats me. Play them both about the same at there from measure 22 on. Then we get the tempo. Tempo di marcia is a tempo of a march. Well, it's about 120 usually. It's left, right, left. If you're going to march it, think of a marching band. Not a slow march. It's not a fast march. It's just a left, right, right. And it's not necessarily the beat. I'm not going to go left, right, left, right. No, I'm going to follow this pulse in the left hand. This is my pulse. Left, right, left, right. So it's really, it feels like it's in cut time. That's okay. It needs to be accurate, and the pulse needs to be steady at whatever speed it's going, so you'll have to decide on that for yourself. I'd like to play it with you very, very slowly to double check these notes and rhythms and, harmony, good grief. So I give us 3 counts, so let's just try it. I'm not going to do any dynamics, just the staccatos and slurs and stuff in the notes. 1, ready, go. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest.